But it is starting that far back. What was it like for you out there today?
Pretty bad.
Just how tough was the car? Did you feel like you could make any progress at all?
Not really, no. No, just stuck where I was.
And can you go easy on yourself a little bit? Because I know it's been a tough weekend and you're incredibly tough on yourself. So what's the mindset heading into the summer?
Same as was yesterday. Glad it's over. And looking forward to going away.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're your shortcut through the noise of the Formula One world.
And today, we're really getting into it, aren't we? The Hungarian Grand Prix for Ferrari.
Absolutely. August 3rd, 2025 at the Hungaroring. It was, well, a weekend of massive contrasts for them, highs, lows, and a whole lot of questions afterwards. So our mission today is to unpack all of that. We'll look at Leclerc's incredible pole, the race day struggles, Hamilton's comments.
Yeah, those comments definitely raised some eyebrows.
For sure. We're digging into reports from The Athletic, F1 itself, ESPN, The Guardian, fan chatter from places like Reddit, Piston Heads, even Ferrari's own take.
Try to piece together what it all really means for Ferrari moving forward.
Okay, let's unpack this. Saturday, qualifying. Just a massive shockwave, really.
Totally unexpected.
Charles Leclerc grabs pole position, and this wasn't just any pole, it was Ferrari's first pole of the whole 2025 season.
Which is kind of staggering when you think about it, and especially after McLaren looked so dominant in practice.
Right. They seemed untouchable, and then Leclerc just pulls this lap out of seemingly nowhere.
A proper magic lap.
His time was 1 minute, 15.372 seconds, just incredibly quick. He beat Oscar Piastri in the McLaren by, what was it, 0.026 seconds?
Tiny, absolutely tiny margin. And Lando Norris was only another 0.015 behind Piastri. So unbelievably close at the front.
And even Leclerc seemed baffled. He apparently said on the radio something like, "I don't understand how we managed to do that."
Yeah, and that's fascinating in itself, isn't it? When your driver pulls pole but doesn't quite know how.
Right. Does it mean they stumbled onto something brilliant?
Or does it point to maybe a lack of consistent understanding of the car? You know, how to reliably get that performance out. It's great for one lap, but for setting up a race, maybe not so ideal.
That's a really good point. And the contrast, well, it couldn't have been starker within the team, could it?
No, absolutely not. While Leclerc's celebrating, his teammate, Lewis Hamilton, well, he's having a nightmare.
Pure frustration for him. Eliminated in Q2.
Yep, starting 12th. And this is at the Hungaroring, remember, where Lewis has won 8 times. 8. Overtaking is just notoriously hard there.
So 12th is painful.
It was his worst qualifying there in 15 years. You can hear it on the radio, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Described it as a big struggle, that sigh. Every time. Every time.
Oof. Yeah.
So right from Saturday, you've got this massive split, one car flying high, the other stuck. It really set a turbulent tone for the whole weekend, you felt.
It really did. That immediate difference, it just created this weird tension, didn't it? One driver ecstatic but confused, the other a legend of the sport, just struggling.
Made you wonder what was really happening behind the scenes, even then.
So then we get to Sunday, race day, and that initial excitement from Leclerc's pole, well, it started to fade pretty quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, the promise didn't quite last.
Leclerc got away well from pole, held the lead early on, even with Piastri pushing him hard.
Looked solid in those opening laps.
And Ferrari put him on a 2-stop strategy. Seemed like a reasonable plan at the time, right? Given how tough the Hungaroring is on tires.
It did seem reasonable, yeah. But this is where the old Ferrari issues maybe started to creep back in.
How so?
Well, as the race went on, Leclerc's pace just fell away. Quite significantly.
It started going backwards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Got overtaken by both McLarens. Norris did that brilliant one-stopper, and Piastri got past too. And then George Russell in the Mercedes as well.
So he finished 4th in the end.
4th, yeah. But get this, 42.5 seconds behind the winner.
Right.
That's a big gap after starting on pole.
Wow, what did he put it down to?
He mentioned a potential chassis issue over the radio. Sounded pretty frustrated about it, understandably.
Right.
It just points towards that classic issue, doesn't it? Great one-lap pace, but maybe the car struggles over a full race distance. Tire wear, balance issues as the fuel burns off. Something wasn't right.
And meanwhile, Hamilton's race.
Fortunately, more of the same struggles for him. Started 12th, finished 12th.
Just couldn't make any headway.
Nope. On that tight, twisty track, if the car's not working for you, you're just stuck. It's relentless. You need precision, perfect tire management.
And the race ran clean too, right? No safety cars or anything, despite maybe some rain threats earlier?
Correct. No interruptions, which really put the spotlight on the strategies.
Yeah.
And that's where McLaren, especially with Norris on the one stop, really showed their strength. It was the right call.
Contrasting sharply with Ferrari's two-stop for Leclerc that just faded.
Exactly. It suggests, again, maybe Ferrari's operating window is too narrow. They nail the qualifying setup, maybe sacrifice some race pace consistency for it, and on a track like Hungary that punishes tires, that trade-off, well, it often doesn't pay off.
Okay, let's pivot to Lewis Hamilton specifically, because his comments after the race, they were something else.
Oh, absolutely. Really blunt.
Just to recap, Q2 exit, finishes 12th, totally unlike his usual Hungary performance. But then he speaks to the media.
And doesn't hold back.
Calls himself absolutely useless. Even suggested Ferrari might need to change driver. I mean, that's strong stuff.
Very strong. But then there's that other comment.
The cryptic one. There's a lot going on in the background that's not great.
Yeah. That's the one that really got people talking, wasn't it?
Definitely. It just fuels so much speculation.
Well, yeah. This immediately kicked off a huge debate.
Yeah.
You know, what he actually means.
Two main theories, right?
Pretty much. One is just raw frustration.
Yeah.
He's had a tough weekend. The car wasn't there for him. Teammates on pole. Maybe he was just venting. Utterly fed up.
Understandable, perhaps.
But the other interpretation is that he's hinting at deeper stuff. Issues within the team. Could be anything, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Internal dynamics, communication, maybe problems with car development, the whole approach.
Something structural, maybe.
Potentially. Whatever he meant, those comments definitely poured fuel on the fire about Ferrari's ongoing struggle to get back to consistently fighting at the very front.
Yeah.
When a driver like Hamilton says something like that, so directly, it makes you question the whole problem-solving culture, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Are they really tackling the root causes?
It does make you wonder, yeah. It's rare to hear a top driver be quite so open, or perhaps quite so pointed. So for you listening, what do you think? Just frustration or a sign of something more under the surface at Maranello?
It adds another layer, doesn't it? Beyond just the engineering.
So how did the wider F1 world react to this very mixed Ferrari weekend?
Well, interestingly,
Inside the team, Fred Vasseur, the team principal who just got a contract extension, remember he stayed pretty positive, publicly at least.
and focused on the pole position.
Yeah, he highlighted Leclerc's pole as a big positive, a sign of progress, despite the race result, trying to keep morale up, perhaps.
Which is his job, of course.
Yeah.
But Hamilton's comments definitely put those internal dynamics under a brighter spotlight, didn't they?
Oh, for sure. Especially given, Ferrari's history sometimes.
Yeah. It creates that tension. The boss is optimistic. The star driver is hinting at problems. Makes you wonder about the real mood in the camp.
And the fans, they definitely picked up on that tension online.
Oh yeah, social media was buzzing.
Saw a comment on Reddit, something like, Leclerc is driving the wheels off that Ferrari, but the car just isn't there. Captures that feeling, right?
Yeah, that sentiment was pretty common. Driver doing his best, but the car's inconsistent.
And another one, I think, on Piston Heads, saying, Hamilton's comments are worrying. What's going on at Maranello? You could feel the fans trying to figure it out.
Exactly. And the analysts were trying to add some technical context, too. The Guardian pointed out the extraordinary contrast between Saturday and Sunday for Ferrari.
The Jekyll and Hyde weekend.
Pretty much. As Scuderia fans, they were quite critical of the race strategy. They also mentioned potential technical factors, like experiments with tire pressures, maybe being too aggressive.
Ah, okay, so maybe pushed the limits for qualifying.
That's the suggestion. Great for one lap, maybe, but kills the tires in the race. Could explain that big pace drop-off for Leclerc.
Makes sense.
And there was also talk about that new rear suspension upgrade they brought in Belgium. Maybe it helped in quali?
Gave them that peak performance.
Possibly. But maybe it upset the balance over race distance or made tire wear worse. Clearly didn't translate into race pace for either driver. Needs more work, it seems, especially compared to what McLaren have.
It's just fascinating, isn't it? All the different takes, optimism from the team, concern from fans, technical theories from analysts, rider comments.
Shows how complex F1 is. So many moving parts.
So where does this leave Ferrari heading into the summer break? What does this all mean?
Well, it means they've got some serious thinking to do, doesn't it? This break isn't just downtime, it's crucial.
Time for a proper deep dive internally.
Absolutely. They have to figure out what went wrong for Hamilton all weekend. And critically, why Leclerc's pace fell off that cliff after starting so well.
The Hungaroring really exposed some weaknesses, didn't it? Tire management, strategy.
Exactly. Those are areas where they seem to fall short compared to McLaren. The car looked quick in bursts, but not sustainable.
And that suspension upgrade.
Showed promise, definitely. A hint of real pace potential. But it needs refining, clearly, if they want to challenge McLaren consistently week in, week out. This break is their chance to really analyze the data, understand the why, and hopefully come back stronger. But the pressure's on.
Immense pressure, especially when you see McLaren hitting milestones like their 200th win in Hungary, their 7th 1-2 of the season.
Yeah, that just highlights the benchmark, doesn't it? That's the level Ferrari needs to reach consistently.
And the next race is the Dutch Grand Prix, August 31st. Another potentially tricky track.
Zandvoort can also punish inconsistency.
So it really makes you think about the challenges, doesn't it? The pressure cooker environment at Ferrari, it's not just about building a fast car.
No, it's about strategy, execution, managing drivers, maybe managing those background things Hamilton mentioned. It's the whole package. If you were running the team, what would your priority be right now?
That is the million-dollar question, isn't it? I bet every Tifosi is debating that right now. What a weekend, though. Hungary 2025 for Ferrari, just pure contrast.
Absolutely.
Right.
Leclerc's amazing pole almost out of nowhere.
Then the race unraveling, the strategy questions, the car performance dropping off.
And Hamilton's incredibly frank, intriguing comments layered on top of it all.
Leaves us with a lot to chew on over the break.
It really does. And it leads to that bigger question, maybe. In F1, how much is pure engineering, pure strategy, and how much is down to those less tangible things? Team dynamics, communication, maybe those background issues Lewis hinted at.
What could that hidden layer really tell us about Ferrari's path forward? Is the key technical, strategic, or something else entirely within Maranello?
A fascinating question to ponder as we wait for the season to restart.
Indeed it is. The F1 story never stops delivering, does it? We'll definitely be watching closely when they hit the track again in Zandvoort. Thanks for diving deep with us today.